What's up, Sagittarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting August 18th, 2025. Okay, I jumped ahead a week. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, August 18th, 2025. This is for Sagittarius. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box. And of course, as always, never ever reading reverse cards. Okay, so energies here for Sagittarius, cleansing energies up from Scorpio's messages for the week. And now we want to see what is surrounding Sagittarius for the energy for Sagittarius. Okay, energies for Sag. All right, here we go, Sagittarius, with the cut, and we'll begin your messages. And we're going to start the first card of energy off with you is the Major Arcana, the Justice card. Justice being served, justice being in your favor. Feeling liberated this week, exercising your freedom, maybe your peace. Scales represent balance, so you could be just going through the week feeling balanced the entire week. This also too represents all types and forms of litigations and settlements, judgments. If that's something that you're involved with, it will be in your favor. Okay, that's Lady Liberty. Someone could also be getting married here in front of the Justice of the Peace. Up next is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords here, I always talk about, you got to be careful of gossiping this week. She is capable of doing that, but she's very smart. But she usually comes through because there's some sort of major decision or action that she's about to undertake, and that would be you. You have to put yourself in her shoes. So something major, something very decisive that you're about to do, but just hold back and refrain from it, gossiping or, entertaining gossip from other people. Following the Queen of Swords here, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles represents, of course, anyone who may be starting a new job, offered a new job, could be a contract, a birth of a business ideal, simply put. Following that, we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is sadness and disappointment. Again, I always say that the Five of Cups, when it shows up, if it expresses itself and it's towards you, it could be just a moment of some sort of disappointment. I don't place heavy weight on the Five of Cups when it comes to the sadness or disappointment, because anything that, could come about this week that could occur, that could make us sad at any moment, at any time. It doesn't last long. But again, if it's something that expresses itself towards you, again, it's not going to be something that sticks around too long. It could be a child of yours if you have children. It could be your own romantic partner if you have a romantic partner. It could be a friend. It could be someone else in the family. And also, too, because it follows the Page of Pentacles, could be a co-worker. All right, so following the Five of Cups, now we have the Nine of Wands. So this is your own energy. Some Sagittarians that I'm reading for will be finding themselves somewhat busy doing the things that they need to do, take care of, whether it's on your plate or not. Following the Nine of Wands, now we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, victory and success. First and foremost, you can attach that victory and success to almost anything that you have going on for you this week. If you are traveling or travel bound, you're going to be safe to and from. All right. That would be the Six of Wands. Also, too, the Six of Wands is, you could be moving towards something positive, or positive energy is moving towards you. After the Six of Wands, look at that. The Eight of Wands wants to show up now. So the Eight of Wands, effective communication, the whole bottom row is so far your energy. Effective communication, something coming in really, really fast to put a smile on your face this week, Sagittarius. And always a touch of, element of surprise or something fancy going on here. Even number of wands, right? So, when it comes to that communication, what you need to express to others will be well received by them, and then communication coming from others towards you will be received by you well, right? So you could be waiting for the phone call that finally comes through, maybe something that arrives in the mail, packages, a letter, maybe a text message that you receive from someone. It could be from anyone, but it puts a smile on your face, okay? Again, if you're traveling like the Six of Wands energy, you're going to be safe to and from. All right, so following the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, now we have the Five of Swords. Interesting that the Five of Swords is underneath the Five of Cups. Five of Swords, however, is anything that may be involving having to feel like you're, pulled in different directions. Now you're internalizing possibly, or on the external end, someone could be, messing with your mind or playing head games with you. Don't allow anyone to enter into your headspace. Or you could be the Sagittarius that I'm reading for that possesses something that someone is envious of. Okay, so I feel that you have to, some of you may have to sort something out, feeling like you're being tugged and moved in different directions, but you'll figure it out. On top of the Nine of Wands here for you, Sagittarius, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have another major arcana here that represents luck on your side all week, fate and destiny, stroke of luck. Anything that was unfortunate for you may turn around and become fortunate for you, right? It's one of the big money cards. So if you're in the risk taking energy and you want to gamble, you want to go to casinos, play the lottery or whatever, play responsibly. This is always an opportunity of some big money occurring for you. It's the Wheel of Fortune. On top of the Six of Wands here for you, Sagittarius, we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, replenishment, taking care of yourself, right? Planning future trips, but because we have the Eight of Wands as well as the Six of Wands, some of you may be, in the process of planning a trip, but also to execute taking that trip during this week's energy, or it could be something that you plan to do in the near future. Here, you just detach your energy, maybe taking a day off from work, quieting your mind, resting up, replenishing your reserves, doing something exclusively for you, reclaiming your independence, reclaiming your happiness, solely on you. Okay, that's the Four of Swords. On top of the Eight of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, when it comes to any actions or decisions, to follow through, carry out, stand your ground, and if you do, you won't have any issues. But this card always shows up here to be a reminder. If you don't, then this is a card of regret for not doing so. On top of the Five of Swords here for you, Sagittarius, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the final card in your spread. Seven of Pentacles, some of you be working hard, putting in the grind. Again, it mirrors over there to that Justice card. It could be some sort of reward or payment coming in, workers' comp, or any other types of settlements or judgments that will be in your favor. It still could be a pay raise, but many options too could be spread out into different areas of your life. That's the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so this is what I have for you this week. Sagittarius, always take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. I'm going to throw some oracle messages for you to complement your spread, but so far looking pretty good. All right. Messages for Sagittarius. Queen of Swords looks serious, don't she? Ooh. All right, so the first message here for you is imposter syndrome. You didn't get lucky. You are qualified. Walk in the room like you belong, because you do. All right. Next message is ignoring your intuition. That gut feeling, that's your spirit talking. Listen the first time. This card has shown up here for most of these spreads that I've done so far, and it may be popping up here for a reason, just to be as a reminder from me to you to always pay attention to your gut instincts. Again, the first impressions that you get in your gut is always the correct answers. The first inner voice that you hear is always the correct answer. Don't never sidestep or disregard those feelings. You always have to trust the information that's coming through the very first time. Last message here for you is procrastination. That thing you keep putting off, please do it. In the future, you will be so grateful that you did. Okay, so don't put off anything that you have to do. That could also come in combination with the Seven of Wands. Remember, decisions and actions. If you don't follow through, then there could be a moment of regret. All right, so this is what I have again for you, Sagittarius. Again, take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Sagittarius, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.